Righty lads, back with episode number 10 of flipping from 1 GP. Let's go ahead and click collect here and get really tilted because we only have 98,000 salmon in our inventory. How depressing is that? Obviously they're going to keep coming through. The price is actually crashing. I think I might be the sole reason that the price has gone from 50 to 43. But that being said, after we get all of these salmon, we're going to chuck them in for like 100 GP and maybe we'll be the sole reason the price goes back up. But that being said, I am about to head to bed, so it's overnight flipping time. Let's do it. Alright guys, we're going to take a little bit of a risk here with a couple of Zenyte amulets. The torch is only worth about this much, but the Zenyte amulet is worth like 13. So it's either taken a little bit of time to sort of adjust its prices, or we're going to make absolute bank off this. Supposedly we can buy them for around 12.2 and sell them for around 12.7. So we're going to leave them in overnight, see how that goes. We've got a couple of onyx bracelets as well, a few evil chicken heads, and a couple of odium shards. I do have 7 mil left over, so I guess I could find one more item. And there it is, the shield right half. We'll go ahead and chuck in 10 of those. Let's see how we go. Boys, what a fucking haul we got last night. Look at all this shit that we bought. We bought one shield left half. Great. But on the bright side, there is a bright side, believe it or not. We now have 100,000 salmon. 100,000 salmon on the dome. And I'm going to go ahead and chuck them in for 100 GP. We're going to leave them in for a couple days, see if any sell off. If none sell off, we'll take them back out and put them in for a more reasonable price. A completely 100% uneventful day, guys. We sold off the shield right half. None of the salmon have sold off yet. I'm going to give it a couple days. If none have sold off, we'll lower the price. In fact, let's see what we can buy a salmon for right now. If it's like 60 GP, I'm just going to send it. That's 45. That's not enough. I'm not about to make 500k. Let's go ahead and just put this back in for 45. Anyway, time to put our overnight flips in. See what we can do. And there are all our offers in for the night. We're going to try and snag a couple of uncut Zenytes. We're also going to try and snag a few eternal gems and some odium shards. We're going to offer in for some dragon bolts unfinished, a bit of a low ball, and then a few anti-fire potions. So we'll see if all these things come through overnight, and hopefully we can make some crispy gains. Man, oh man, have we been getting unlucky with our high ticket items this week. Twice in a row we've got absolutely nothing in terms of high ticket items, but we did manage to get some of the high volume flips. So we're getting 45 GP on these dragon bolts unfinished, which is going to give us a profit of about 100k. And we're also getting a 40 GP margin on these anti-fire potions. So we'll go ahead and chuck them in. That should give us around 250k profit there. Now we've got 52 mil sitting in the inventory because nothing has decided to buy overnight. I'm noticing quite a sizable margin on the ancient wyvern shield right now. So we're going to go ahead and chuck in an offer for one of those. And we're also going to try and purchase ourselves 4 abyssal daggers poisoned for 900k below its asking price. I honestly think this is the most unlucky we've ever been with big ticket items. Okay, we had the anti-fires and dragon bolt sell off for a little bit of profit there. 150k and 150k. This is the 3rd day in a row the big ticket items haven't come through. I'm starting to get real salty about it. That being said, we're definitely going to keep cracking on. We don't quit here at EVScape Enterprises, so let's go ahead and chuck in some offers. Looks like these tuxedo jackets are going for a fairly good amount of profit, so let's try and grab as many of these as we can. And we're going to try and grab a few of these gilded two-handed swords as well. Leave them in throughout the day, and fingers crossed we come back to some items that I've bought for a change. Alright guys, it is post-stream, and once again, just not a whole lot of stuff coming through at all. No salmon sold off, annoying. Only 2 dark tuxedo jackets and 2 gilded two-handers. Hopefully we can make a little bit of coin off of these 4 items, but I guess I'm just going to have to keep searching for other stuff because we have made absolutely fuck all this week so far. Alright, so apparently we can make 430k on these dark tuxedo jackets each. Bought them for 1800, sell them off for 2230, and 110k on these gilded two-handers. Hopefully they sell off, and we're going to try and snag some of these onyx amulets as well because they are trading for 200k below their mid price. And that'd be very nice if we can try and snag all 16 of these. So we'll leave these in and see how we go. Alright, so the Gilded Two-Handers have sold off. 100k profit each on those. Dark Tuxedo Jackets are doing nothing. We're going to leave them in overnight. However, we're going to chuck in some more offers for some other stuff. 54 million GP in the inventory. Don't tell me GE Tracker's down. Okay, good. We're fine. Everyone calm down. We're going to keep it short and simple tonight. Try and buy 5 Rings of Nature. 200k margin on these bad boys. Hopefully they come through. Alright lads, the Dark Tuxedo Jackets have sold off, which is very nice. We're going to go ahead and grab them out, and we managed to get 4 Rings of Nature. However, the margin has actually closed down a little bit on these ones. We're going to chuck them in for 10,150,000 and see how we go. We'll leave them in for a little bit, and then I'm just going to flip with this 18 mil throughout the night and see how we go. Alright guys, so it has been a couple of days. I ended up having to lower the price for the Rings of Nature just because they weren't selling off, but we did manage to get one off for 10,150,000, so 150k profit on that one, and we broke even on the rest of them. Now with this salmon, I really don't think it's going to go back up to 100 GP. It was a nice little pipe dream we had once, but I'm going to go ahead and chuck in the offer for 48, which if they all sell off, that means we did still make 800,000 GP off salmon, which would be fucking lit. I'm okay with that. We may just like long-term flip salmon every week, and it's just a free 800k. We'll see how we go. We'll leave the offer in. I'm going to chuck in some overnight flips right now with the 58 million GP we have in the inventory. Almost 59, so we're really getting up there. Alright, we're going to try a few Gilded Two-Handed Swords again. They seemed to go alright last time. And we are definitely going to be investing the rest of our money into this. Torstalls are trading at 600 GP below their mid price. I have no idea how many we can purchase here, but we're going to go ahead and purchase as many as we can because that is an incredible margin. We're definitely not going to find better than that. And there we go. So we've got our Gilded Two-Handed Swords and our Torstalls in. Hopefully these Torstalls buy overnight. And salmon's already started selling off. That's what I'm talking about, boys. 100,000 of them later. Profit. Alright lads, it is the next morning, and once again things have not gone the best. We've only got 3 of these Gilded Two-Handers and 1 Torstall. That's super annoying. Basically it just means someone checked the margin and then decided to go with a higher price. What are you going to do? Shit happens. We'll move along. However, I do want to see how much money we missed out on. Okay, we didn't even miss out on that much money. Let's be honest, guys. It's only 100 GP. It didn't even go back up to its mid-price. But we have sold 14,000 salmon so far, which is pretty nice. Just going to quickly check the price on these Gilded Two-Handers. I think we're going to have to go with a different strategy overnight, guys. We're not getting any high-ticket items, and we're not getting any high-volume items either. So we're going to have to think of something. And these Gilded Two-Handers are only going for 28.57, which means we're only going to make like 30k profit on each of these. This is not a good time at all. Okie dokie, guys. All of the salmon has sold off. Now, remember, in the last episode, we bought all of this salmon for 40 GP each, and now it is at 48. So we managed to make 800k profit there, and then all of the Gilded Two-Handed Swords have sold off. What did we make in the Gilded Two-Handed Swords? Bought them for 8,505 and sold them for 8,570. Well, that is fuck all, isn't it? That being said, we have 63 million GP here to work with. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some flips and see what we can do with it. Okay, so Dragonstone bolts are actually trading 60 GP below their mid price. We're gonna go ahead and try and snag 10k of these bad boys. And there is a massive margin. What's that? 70 GP margin on magic short bows right now. Not 50k, 5k. We're gonna try and buy 5k of these. I just instantly bought a magic potion for 1 coin. Like, I'm not even kidding. Insta purchase a magic potion. I need to buy all of these. Every single one of them. Let's put an offer in for 100. They all insta bought for 1 GP. Oh, I need to go on all of my accounts right now. Okay, I just went on my main and bought 2,000 of these as well because 1 GP. Like, that's actually nuts. Obviously, you won't be able to sell them back right now, but they're never going to stay at 1 GP. Okay, well, just like the salmon, I'm going to leave in an offer for 200,000 magic potions, or 100,000 magic potions for 200,000 GP. I'm going to try and buy them over time. But as for these magic potions, let's just chuck them back in for 200, And I guess we're going to turn 2,000 GP into 400,000 coins. That's nuts. Seeing a pretty large margin on a light tuxedo jacket here. We're going to go ahead and chuck in an offer for 2,500k, 2.5 million GP. Chuck in 5 of those. And we're also going to chuck in an offer for a couple of third age ranged legs. Pretty incredible where they have the money to buy 2 of these right now. But we have 6 mil left over. I'm going to go ahead and find something else that we can snag for that little amount of money. Okay, and we're going to try and snag ourselves some holy wraps. We'll just chuck the rest of our money into that and see how we go. Hopefully, these magic potions will just buy over time, because if we can get 2,000 of these every single 4 hours and then sell them off for a 400k profit, that's going to be 2.4 mil every single day just in magic potions. So this could be the new meta, guys. This could be the new meta. Let's go. Alright lads, it is the next afternoon. Now, this morning when I woke up, I went ahead and chucked everything back in to sell. We've sold a few magic short bows off. We managed to sell off half of them already before the rest of them bought, which was really nice. None of the rest of the stuff has come through, so we can go ahead and abort the offer on all of these. But we did get a couple light tuxedo jackets with a 300k margin on each of those. 5 times 300k, that is 1.5 mil if we manage to sell off the rest of these. So I'll chuck them back in for 2,800. And we'll see how they go. But we've got 54 mil to play with throughout tonight, which I think we're just going to crack into some torches and some angushes and stuff like that. Alright, all of the magic short bows have sold off, and 2 of the light tuxedo jackets. So once this last one sells off, that is a 1.5 mil profit there, which is really, really nice. That's what I'm talking about. Alright lads, about to call it a day. We're going to go ahead and take this 62 million GP we have in the inventory and hopefully turn it into 64 overnight. That is the goal. Alright, there seems to be some serious fluctuations going on right now in the high margin section of GE Tracker. So I think we're going to stick with the high volume items instead. Alright lads, we're going to keep it pretty simple tonight. Just going to try and grab ourselves 10,000 Cadentine potions and 14,000 eclectics. If these come through, we should be looking at about 1.5 mil overnight. So that is delicious. Alrighty lads, it is the next morning and I've only gone and done it again. I have run out of membership on the account, so hopefully, yeah, plenty of money. We can go ahead and buy a bond with this, and we have also managed to get the eclectic emblings, which is very nice. We've got all of them. Hopefully they still have a pretty good margin. Let's jump back into a members order and find out. Alright, moment of truth. Let's find out if we're going to make any money off these. The Cadentine potions bought for 1813. We didn't get all of them, which is a good sign that we're going to make profit. You guys can't see this, but my face is in shock right now. What on earth? How much profit is that going to be? 11.8 into 13.2. That's 1.4 mil just from the Cadentine potions. That's if they sell off. We'll let them go for a bit. Hopefully they do. Eclectics, 3,006 GP. Let's see what we can buy one for. 3,075. Yes, boys. This is what I'm talking about. Bit of profit, bit of profit. Let's go ahead and chuck them in. So we bought them for 42 million and 84, and we're selling them for 43. So this could be a potential 2.4 mil overnight. I'm not upset with that. Alrighty guys, it is the following day, and as you can see, all of the light tuxedo jackets have sold off, which means we made a pretty big profit on those. 300k a pop, I believe, so 900k there. Cadentine potions all sold off as well, which means we made a 1.4 mil profit on those, which is really nice. Now, the eclectic impling jars haven't sold off. Not all of them anyway. We've still got 6,000 of these remaining. So I'm going to have to go ahead and check the price now. We're over 29.50 and we actually bought them for 3,006 each. So we're going to take a slight loss on the last few of these. However, we did profit on 8,000 of them. We're going to take a slight loss on the final 6,000. That's alright. We still make a small profit all in all. Still got 46 mil to play with. This is the day that the video is going up, so I'm going to flip throughout the day until I have to finish the editing, and then we'll chuck it all together and see how much money we have made for the week. Alrighty guys, we're going to have to wrap up the episode there. There is 65,315,000 GP in the inventory. We made a lot less than I thought we would this week, but you know what? Sometimes you're just going to have a bad week, and you got to keep going and kick back on next week. But like I said, that is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We make a new video every single day, released at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.